We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Eduardo Rodriguez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jonathan Davis is retired to kick off the inning. No balls and one strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Panic is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. On to first, and there are two down. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ryan Borucki is on the mound for game two. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much...
Hit high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Hernandez, and it's off the green monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number one. At the plate, David Ortiz, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matt.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He'll get it into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League. And the runner's breaking for third. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. In his career, Devers is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Here's Randall Grichuk. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Randall Grichuk.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Left side. Devers has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. Last night's game was a great one for him, of course, as he collected 6 base hits in total. High in the air out to center field. Davis is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting center, the shortstop, Robinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Hernandez, and it bangs off the monster. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Popped up. Drury calls for it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning.
Betts at third with 2 away. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Some more of the Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's the number. Number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he fouls this one off. The The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting it, the second baseman, Brandon.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, David Ortiz.
For the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Here now is Rafael Devers as it's on the ground toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So he got him swinging. Jonathan Davis is retired to kick off the inning. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Panic behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. No balls and a strike to count. Off speed pitch just missed inside. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In there, 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Jonathan Arauz, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 0-1 pitch on its way. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 0-2 delivery. High pop-up. Guerrero just to the left of the mound. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's set and the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box, Bobby Dalbec. Pitches high, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Devers, right field and carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message,
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 1-0 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Men on third with 2 down. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes it.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hot shot on the ground to short. Bichette's got it, and it's in time at first, and finally at long last. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The left fielder.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled off. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now back, second base.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. runner goes for third. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he...
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Catch will be made here in front of the monster. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Stepping into the box, David Ortiz. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season as the blowout continues. Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
The third baseman.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of them.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Ready with the 2-0. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Drury gloves it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Jonathan Davis stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Joe Panic, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
0-1 the count, and he fouls this one off. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped him up. Drury over to his right. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now back, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rowdy Tellez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And this one bounds around against the wall.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. One out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and this. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And nearly out of here. It's off the very top of the monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck pitches a called strike. The throw, not in time. He's safe at 3rd as they pull off the double steal. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. Throw will be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Anthony Bass comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, David Ortiz. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on.
And a sliding try, but it's through, a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Bill Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this.
Oh, and he's into 3rd safely with the stolen base. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he popped him up. over toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, he's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Davis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Arauz. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Danny Jansen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonathan Davis. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled away. The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about striding in? Andrew Benintendi hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Justin Miller enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. Now both runners are breaking. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to...
High in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Throw to third, but he's in there, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now back, the first baseman, Ortiz.
So now to the plate, David Ortiz, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. From the stretch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Hernandez will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
And the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And he fouls this one off. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. First pitch of the at-bat. Randall Grichuk comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.